Okay, we're going to look at a few moments from the game here. Here we start off with like really good spacing. So Asa gets the ball over here, and I mean, look at this. We have this wonderful triangle. We have Cabell out wide. I mean, look at the space that Mateo's in. He's unmarked. So the right ball here is actually probably to Mateo, but maybe Asa doesn't see him. He's blocked off by the defender, whatever it is. But we are taking up a lot of space. We're doing exactly what we want here. Okay, so ball comes in to Cabell. Cabell, instead of turning outside, he turns inside. We're turning into pressure, and then weird things happen because look, why why we have three players all trying to play the ball. We had this great spacing, and now we don't anymore. So we've all collapsed on the ball. Everyone's going to the ball to try to get the ball. And now you can see that really we have three players and we're surrounded. We're completely surrounded by the other team. So on offense, we get wide, we expand, we get into space, and on defense, we contract. Here, we've just collapsed on the ball. Angel's doing a good job of just standing at the top of the 14. If we can get a ball to him, look, he's in on goal. But we're not going to be able to do that in this situation. If we play fast, we probably have two opportunities to play Mateo in on goal. But we never see it. We're not playing two-touch soccer. We're playing 4 and 5-touch soccer, and this is where we end up in that case. Okay, so here they're coming at us. We jump in a little bit there. Leopold stabs and we miss. We get through it, but then watch what Braden does here. Braden steps across the defender, and now he has the ball. So that's exactly what we want to do. It's his ball now. The offensive player has to go through his back to get to the ball. Now, in this situation, Braden does something that I didn't totally like, but it comes off. And that is he turns and he finds Mateo in space. If we're in this position, oftentimes when we try to turn, we're going to lose the ball. And so it's dangerous to try to advance the ball from this position. What I really want here is I want to go back to the keeper. But he pulls it off. He turns, and part of it is that the defender had gone to his right side. But we see AJ back there. He's available for the ball. If we don't make that pass strong, then that's a giveaway in a one-on-one. But that's why we have to have strong passing. He does see Mateo here, so he turns and that ball is into Mateo. And now look, we have tons of space and we're attacking. Oliver's a little bit behind the play, but now this is dangerous. So it came off well, but the thing that I really loved was just the way Braden stepped in front and took possession of the ball. Here the other team is building out and they're just disorganized. They don't really know what they want to do, and Cabell pressures and he just picks his pocket. And then this is exactly what we're looking for. We're going to the end line. The keeper's going to come out. Mateo is making this beautiful run, and Cabell just puts it on a plate for him. And that's beautiful. It's releasing that ball at the right time, and that's what we are looking for. That's what we want to do. Okay, so here David gets the ball, and he's got all this pressure in front of him. He can't really get the ball to Mateo. He might be able to get it in space where Mateo runs onto it, but it's still a little bit difficult. He sees that he has Braden in the back. This is exactly what we're looking for, and this is the right ball. He puts it back to Braden. Now, what Braden does is he tries to do a skill move. This is no skill move territory. Again, the best move is probably turning around and just putting it back to AJ here. We get a little bit saved. Here's the thing I do also want to note is that Ryan does a good job of recognizing the danger, and he's moving into a position to cover. So that's exactly what we want to have happen is Ryan is aware and he's moving into a position to cover, and David also is recognizing that we have a potential problem here, and he's moving into cover. So this is beautiful. This is what I want the back line to do. recognize a danger, move to be in a position to do something about it. If we don't drop and they get through, they're just one-on-one with the goalie. Now, if they get through, it's going to be we're going to be able to put pressure on the ball. We're going to be able to prevent the attack. I think we get saved right here because they call a foul. I'm not sure that there was one, but we got lucky. Here's just a little bit of what we weren't doing a few weeks ago. So, the ball comes out. David receives it. He puts a pass through. Asa gets it. He puts a ball down to Adam. Adam cuts in. He finds Mateo. Like, that sort of ball movement is how you beat other teams. We would have beat the team that we lost to badly if we had moved the ball like this. So ball movement, playing two-touch soccer, we're doing it here. And if we continue to do it, we're going to be super dangerous. We're going to create lots of opportunities. So here I just want to look at the options we make here. We have Braden who's going to serve the ball in. I mean, Mateo's in a great position here, right? He's off the shoulder of the defender, and that's where the ball comes in. Comes to his feet. He controls it well. He turns. And he's got a defender in front of him. So he's going to go out wide a little bit, and he's going to try to cut back in. Now the option is we have two players in front of us, and maybe I think this is Angel. Angel's a little bit too close, but man, look at Adam. Adam's just hanging out in front of goal. A great place to be. But we try to push it through the two defenders in front of us, and that's where we give up the ball. So when we have two defenders in front of us, we look to pass. We have one defender, we can try to beat them, but two defenders, we pass. That's how we get out of pressure. This is just a bit of nice play. This is a nice spell from us. Adam has the ball here. He's going to lose the ball, but what do you do when you lose the ball? You win it back. So Adam comes in. He keeps the pressure. He doesn't give up on the play. He does this nice little turn. And the pass to Mateo doesn't come off, but the second pass does. We get a pass into Angel in the middle of the field. Now, we're doing it again where we're trying to beat two players. Look at this lane to Yassine. Right? If we find this lane to Yassine, he's one-on-one with the keeper. So I love the play that we had there. I love how we didn't give up on any of this. But let's remember, when we see two defenders, we're looking to pass. Someone's going to be open. In this case, Yassine is actually in a fantastic position on the right as the right winger. A ball to him is a shot on goal. And because we try to go through, we end up losing the ball there. I want us to admire this little bit of defending from Braden. Braden is covering. I think Ryan got pulled in a little bit centrally, and so Braden is the one that ends up defending. What I do like is that Ryan doesn't also go try to pressure. He's actually moving into a position to cover for Braden, which is exactly what we want. It needs to be dynamic. You need to be able to shift and move a little bit instead of being absolutely tied to your position. But Braden just does a fantastic job. He just stays goal side the whole time. He's not. I mean, this is fantastic. The guy can't get through, and so he has to come back. And when he comes back, he's going to put a pass out that we intercept. So this was just really good. Braden just stayed goal side the whole time. And look, the next pass gets intercepted. So we don't have to win the ball in this position. We just have to prevent them from getting past us. And Braden does a really good job in that position. This was a nice little bit here. I liked it. I think we ended up being offsides on this, but we see Adam taking a free kick. He's got David just open. He goes to David, and David just bounces it back to him, and we get this ball into the box. I'm not sure. Didn't feel like that was offside. I'm not sure why this was called, but just bouncing it back, putting it into the box. Yeah, let's do that. That was great. All right, when we get a ball like this, I want us to put it on frame. I want this to be a shot. This ball comes through, and I think this is Angel. Angel, just put your foot through it. This is a good position to take a shot. You have the added energy of the ball moving this way. You can side foot that, and it'll go hard. We want it hard, accurate, just on frame is what we're looking for. Instead, we take a touch. The touch is a little loose, and we end up giving the ball away in a really, really good position. Ball comes across in this area. Let's put it on frame. Here's another nice little spell. We have Asa just busting his hump, and Asa did a really good job. He was all over the field in this game. He was very, very active and was involved in a lot of plays. So here he gets the ball, he turns, and he puts his ball past into space for Darshan to run into. So Asa, if you meant that, fantastic. That's good. And look, our spacing is pretty good. Um, Darshan gets it into space. He turns and he finds Adam with this ball. And then what is Adam going to do? Something I wish we all did a little more of. And he's going to do a 1-2 with Darshan. So he puts that ball back to Darshan, and Darshan gets it down in a dangerous position. So that was pretty cool. I like seeing that sort of interplay. That's fast. That's fast soccer. That's really good awareness from Adam that was on. Here we're trying to go in goal again. Yassine's trying to go through three players. We have look at the space Cabell. That's a hard pass. He's not going to be able to make that pass. There's three players in the way. But if we try to cut through and go through three players, this is what's going to happen. We're going to lose the ball. So we don't try to go through three players. Here's another time. Braden is covering this wide player, and again he doesn't lunge in. He doesn't lunge in, and the player doesn't get past him. He's always recovering, getting goal side, and then when there's a chance to steal the ball, he does. We're getting a little lost in our positions here. Adam is left wing here. He's on the right side of the D, so he has come far over. And then it looks like I think this is another central midfielder, is way back. So we've sort of collapsed. We're on defense shortly. Adam does end up picking off this pass, but we're probably too far over for how we want to look. And we'll end on this. Sometimes it's you just get lucky, and we have this bit of magic. We have a nice little ball from Adam into Cabell, and Cabell steps in front so the keeper can't get it. He spins, and that back heel catches the ball, and we have a goal. So this was a good game for us. I think the opposition was also pretty weak, but the ball movement was really good, and we had a lot of good defensive moments as well. So those are the things we're looking forward. We're looking to carry forward into the weeks ahead.